Guys, this January transfer window is going to be very hot. The signs are already everywhere. The window burst open only a few days ago, but it's already been very busy. Some transfers have already been initiated and some have even been completed or rejected. In this video today, we'll be looking at all of them. Some of them are also rumours, so please bear with us if they are later proven to be wrong. We'll start with one of the biggest ones of the window, Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid. There have been links and rumours for months now, but Real Madrid decided to come out and make their intentions known by putting in an official bid for the English right back. It's no news that Trent's contract with Liverpool expires in the summer, which means that he'll be able to walk away for free. But with Dani Carvajal out for the rest of the season, Madrid want him now, so they made an offer to sign him in January. Early indications show that Liverpool won't sell him, but we'll see how this one will develop. But Trent is not the only Liverpool player who could leave the club this January. Can you guess who the other guy is? Take a shot in the comments, we'll see if you're right. But now let's talk about Kieran Tierney. Negotiations have started for the Scottish fullback to return to Celtic in January, and it seems very likely to happen. He came up from the Celtic Academy and was at the club for 14 years before joining the Gunners. Now it's obvious that he's no longer in Arteta's plans, so the move will very likely be completed very soon. The player himself seems excited to be going back home, so we don't expect that there will be too many hurdles here. Anyway, like we said at the beginning, some of these transfers have not only been initiated, they've actually been completed. One such transfer is that of Gift Orban. The Nigerian striker has already completed a move from Lyon to Hoffenheim in January for a total package of €12 million. There's another Nigerian striker who's also completed a move this January. Do you know who he is? Say his name in the comments if you do, we'll get to that one very soon. Now, one club who's certain to make signings this January is Manchester City. And as expected, they've already started talks, and with multiple players as well. According to trusted sources, Man City have 20-year-old centre-back Abdulkadir Kuzanov at the top of their list. This season, City have suffered injuries to Diaz, Stones, Ake, and have had to depend on the academy for big games. Well, they no longer want to do that, which is why they are going for the highly rated Uzbeki youngster who currently plays for Lens. Man City have also initiated transfer discussions for two other players, but before we talk about those, let's get back to that other Liverpool player who could leave this January. That guy is Darwin Núñez. Reports have said that the Uruguayan striker could be moving to AC Milan this January. Now, while these reports have not been substantiated by the clubs themselves, the player sort of gave a hint that this might be true by liking an Instagram post which talked about his links to the Italian club. That alone makes us feel that there's something there. And when you consider the fact that he's not been a regular in Slot's team, you begin to see how likely this move is this month. But let's see how this one plays out. And now, the other Nigerian striker who's already completed a move in January is Umar Sadiq. He has moved from Real Sociedad to Valencia on a loan deal with an option to buy. It seems like Galatasaray, as just a couple of days into the transfer window, they've already initiated transfer talks with Milan Skriniar. They've approached him with a loan deal, so it's left to the player to decide if he wants to take it or not. But not everything is happening within Europe, you know. For example, Seko Fofana completed a move to Rennes on the 1st of January, which means that he is back in Ligue 1 after having left to move to Saudi Arabia in 2023. It's clear that City desperately need a defensive midfielder, so it's no surprise that they're actively going for one in the early days of the transfer window. Ederson is a top player and he's been really solid for Atalanta. He's great at breaking up opposition attacks and progressing the ball. Man City would definitely love to get him in, and we're sure that Ederson would be excited to join his namesake in Manchester. And well, it seems like to actually compete with Liverpool this season, City would need their own Egyptian attacker, which must be why they wanted Omar Mamouche from the very beginning. The 25-year-old forward is having an amazing season with Eintracht Frankfurt. Halfway into the season, he is the player with the most goal contributions in the Bundesliga. He's been directly involved in close to 60% of the goals Frankfurt have scored in the league this season. That's how good he's been. City need more goal scorers and creators to dig them out of the rot that they're in, and Mamouche is both. Let's now talk about Donyell Malen. Aston Villa have opened talks with Dortmund to sign the Dutchman. In fact, they've already sent a proposal which the German club has rejected, but Villa continue to negotiate. The player seems excited about the possible move as he'd like to play in the Premier League, so we'll see how this one develops. Meanwhile, Burnley have already completed the signing of club legend Ashley Barnes, which means that he returns after having previously spent 9 years at the club. Now here's a quick bonus: Matheus Cunha. He is heavily linked to Arsenal, but no concrete moves have been made just yet. We'll see how that one turns out. Are there more transfers you know of which have already been initiated this January? Tell us in the comments. Also, we've got to ask, what do you guys think will happen to Dani Olmo and Marcus Rashford in this transfer window? Again,